RMBI gene, here to take you on another level and new horizons.
Hey everybody, my name is Reggie Maddox. I host the Simply Straight Talk Show, and I just want to talk to you real quick because you know what? Sometimes a person gets lost and we don't always understand because it doesn't make sense to us why this person is lost, why they're doing the things they're doing. Why don't they simply come back? The truth is, when a person goes into a dark place, they need something to bring them back. And it has to be something that's close to their heart, something that they believe in. You need to find something that's going to pull you back. And I think a lot of us have gotten into situations in our lives to where some of us have been blessed where we've had something that will pull us back from doing the wrong thing or pull us back from a dark place. It could be family, a child, a wife, a husband. You know, it could be somebody that cares about you. It could be the fact that you decided that your goals, you know, your ambition pulls you back. But in some cases, it doesn't always work like that. A person doesn't always have that person that's gonna, or that goal or ambition that can pull them back from the place that they're at. Now, when a person gets lost and a person goes into the point where they just feel like, I'm giving up, I'm tired, I quit, it's because sometimes, you know, whatever is supposed to be able to pull them back, that attachment is gone. It's not there anymore. It could be because a family member or a loved one passed away, or maybe this person just reached a point in their life to where they never had anybody to be that for them. They never had anything to really connect to in that way. So what happens is, as they get older, as they start to do more, they just become more depleted, energy, physically, mentally. They just simply lose touch. And when they lose everything like that, it's very hard for them to feel like they have anything to go back to. So there's nothing to pull them back from that darkness, nothing to pull them back from a place of just giving up, a place of quitting, a place of depression, a place of suicide. You know, when a person doesn't have anything in this world that connects them or connected to them, it can be lonely. It can be extremely lonely. And sometimes a person only can go so far on self-motivation because they feel like they told themselves the same thing over and over and over. And they don't seem to know how to pull any more motivation out of themselves. Nobody else is feeding them. Nobody else is encouraging them. Nobody else is motivating them. Nobody is showing them that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. They can't see the light anymore because they're not connected anymore. They're not connected to anything good. They're not connected to anybody coming in their life. There's nobody in their life who's reaching out to them, trying to pull them back, or reminding them of what they have, who they have, what they gained, what they accomplished. When you don't have that, you have no connection. When you can't see the end of the road, it becomes difficult. You start off just kind of mumbling through, then you sort of start going day by day, then you just get to the point where you're just existing. And when you get to the point where you're just existing, you stop caring, you stop wanting, you're barely needing. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you lose touch, you're not connected, and you have nothing to pull you back. So whatever you do in life, you need to make sure that you stay connected, that you find what it is that when you start going into a dark place, when you start doubting, when you start feeling depressed, lonely, alone, bitter, when you start feeling like giving up, you need something that's going to pull you back from that place. And it could be a person. You know, people know who they're attached to. People know if somebody respects what they say, what they think, what they want. People know when somebody looks at you and say something to you, and it makes you stop and think. I'm gonna give you a quick example. When I was in the Navy, I got a little bit arrogant at one point, and I was just doing, I wasn't like nothing bad, but yeah, my attitude was not the best. And it wasn't until one officer pulled me aside, and all he said to me was, "I'm disappointed in you." That shook my world, because I respected the fact that from day one he was always honest. He was always motivational. This is somebody that gave advice when other people wanted to see you fail. That pulled me back from where I was going. Because I could have made my life worse. I could have just been totally stupid and out of control. But one person who saw me as a human, who saw me as a person, and from day one was consistent about who they are and wanting the best for me, pulled me back from what could have been a horrible situation. And sometimes, man, we got to realize that you need something in your life that you are connected to that's going to pull you back when you start drifting off into the wrong direction. You need something that's going to pull you back. Because when you start going into dark places, man, honestly, you need something or somebody that can pull you out. Because even if you're going into a dark place because you feel you want to help people, it may have been part of your past and you don't want other people to go down it. If you don't have something to pull you back, to pull you out, you can easily fall right back into that world. Right where you were trying to save somebody else, you can end up them coming out and you being stuck. You need to find something in life, man, that's going to be able to pull you out of situations, that makes you stop, that makes you think, that makes you reflect, that makes you take a step back and review your actions. Think about what you're doing. You need that. We all need that. And it's hard to find sometimes. Sometimes it's right before you. Sometimes you don't even see it. But the thing about it is, life is going to throw so much at you. So much, and there's going to be times when you don't even understand what's going on. That's the time you need somebody to pull you back. Somebody pulling you back is not somebody bailing you out. It's just somebody keeping you from going further down the road. They're pulling you to where you're standing outside of the dark, but you have the option to go in or stay out. Hopefully you have enough love, grace, and salvation in your life that you will have something to pull you out. Hey, God bless you, man. I appreciate you for listening. I hope this helps you. I hope it's, you know what I'm saying, it leads you in a better way. If you got any questions, you got any comments, leave them below, and I will respond back. Thank y'all for tuning. Don't forget, hit that like, subscribe, and don't forget, check out the Simply Straight Talk Show. And don't forget, you can also check out the website, rmvrg.com. See you next time.
It's time to tune in. This here's so fire. Empower your voice to inspire. Yeah, RMVRG.